future of air combat? Is it manned or unmanned?
Ooh, it's RWBY!
Tony must want to bring him in on the project. Makes sense since Rhodes is his best friend.
I'll tell you, in my experience, no unmanned aerial vehicle will ever trump a pilot's instinct, his insight, that ability to look into a situation beyond the obvious and discern its outcome, or a pilot's judgment.
You heard that, Ice Queen? Sometimes a robot just can't replace what a living, breathing huntsman or huntress is capable of, their instinct and intuition. Your walking tin cans just can't compare.
Our Atlesian Knights are smarter and more efficient than they have ever been before.
Oh, really? Then why can random bystanders still sneak up and pop their heads off?
Ugh, Civil War's gonna be a nightmare.
Colonel, it's...
Why not a pilot without the plane?
Look who fell out of the sky, Mr. Tony Stark.
Speaking of manned or unmanned, you got to get him to tell you about the time he guessed wrong. It's spring break. Just remember that. Spring break, 1987. That lovely lady you woke up in. What was his name? Was it Ivan?
Don't do that. Don't believe that. Don't do that.
Now that's a story I want to hear.
Me too.
Don't do that.
What's your mean?
Give us a couple minutes, you guys. I'm surprised. I swear I didn't expect to see you walking around so soon.
I'm doing a little better than walking.
Yeah, he's going to be flying soon.
Easy, Pipsqueak. I don't think we're quite there yet.
Really?
Yeah. RWBY, I'm working on something big. I came to talk to you. I want you to be part of it.
You about to make a whole lot of people around here real happy, because that little stunt at the press conference, that was a doozy.
This is not for the military. I'm not. It's different.
What, you humanitarian now or something?
Wait, why is RWBY treating Tony like that? Like it was a bad thing to stop making weapons that kill innocents?
The military depended on those weapons. From Rhodes's point of view, Tony just turned his back on them.
I need you to listen to me.
No, what you need is time to get your mind right. I'm serious. It's nice seeing you, Tony.
Thanks.
That's his best friend! He shouldn't have treated him like that!
Sometimes it's the people closest to us that hurt us the most.
Jarvis, you up?
For you, sir, always.
At least he's got somebody always beside him.
Indeed. He's like an AI of Klein, except more stable.
I'd like to open a new project file, indexed as Mark II.
Shall I store this on the Stark Industries central database?
Hell no, don't want Obi getting his filthy hands on that.
Or any of the board members. They are all likely against Tony's idea to phase out the weapons and would use this to overrule it, or make a story on how Tony redacted the order with this suit.
Actually, don't know who to trust right now. Till further notice, why don't we just keep everything on my private server?
Working on a secret project, are we, sir?
I don't want this wind up in the wrong hands. That'd be mine. It can actually do some good.
Those are the best hands for it. He is the only one that even understands it, so yes, anyone else would be a terrible idea.
Oh no! They're finding Tony's old suit!
They cannot be allowed to have it.
But remember, the suit is useless without Tony's arc reactor to power it, and there's no way they're getting one of them.
Ew!
Yeah, he needs to have that checked.
This seems to be a poor part of their world, Firecracker. I doubt they have great medical practices there. Just like with Vacuo, you get hurt there, you get to Vale or Atlas, ASAP.
I don't like the look on that guy's face.
Who knows what horrors he has planned for the suit?
He's causing plenty of horrors even without the suit. Just keep watching the movie, and you'll find out soon.
Next.
robots? Awesome!
That's Dummy, one of Tony's 3 robot helpers and kind of like his babies. The other 2 are you and Butterfingers.
For once, I am unimpressed. It only appears to be a robotic arm. Our Atlesian knights are full, complete robots.
Yes, but they are much smarter than those Elysian knights you guys have.
Not good. Right. Got me. Stay put. Nice. You're no benefit at all. Move down to the top. I got it. Okay, I'm sorry. Am I in your way? Oh. Screw it, don't even look. You are a tragedy.
Stop being so mean to him!
I don't know, Ruby. To be fair, Dummy is kind of getting in the way.
Okay, let's do this right. Start mark half a meter back to center. Dummy, look alive. Stand by for fire safety. You, roll it.
Let's hope this one is smarter than the last one.
Oh, come on! Dummy's not that bad. He's kind of cute.
Okay. Activate hand controls. You're going to start up nice and easy. You receive 10% thrust capacity, achieve lift.
That seems like a bit much.
Indeed. If the thruster power is anything compared to the Mark I, which this should be far superior to, then 10% will be entirely too much. All in all, this test is already doomed.
And 3, 2, 1.
Ha! Karma! What, you know I'm not always the serious one around here? That's still Weiss. Hey!
If I didn't know any better, I would have thought I was hanging around him and my semblance just hit him hard.
I hate this tech they have.
Is it because Atlas doesn't have it?
Well, yes, no. It would certainly be nice to have that kind of tech, but silence, you drunk.
Alright, set that.
I've been buzzing you. Did you hear the intercom?
Yeah, everything's what?
Just like my father. Only his tone would be much harsher.
To be fair, he's working hard on the suit, and it's something awesome, so you've got to give him some wiggle room.
Obadiah's upstairs.
Great, I'll be right up.
To tell.
Yay! More suit stuff!
This ought to be good.
I thought you said you were done making weapons.
It is. This is a flight stabilizer. It's completely hopeless. I didn't expect that.
I don't think anyone here was.
Oh, gods. Clean up on that will be a nightmare.
How'd it go? Wow, not that bad, huh?
Just because I brought pizza back from New York doesn't mean it went bad.
Yum! Pizza!
But what's so special about New York pizza?
The slices are much wider and thinner, so it's bigger, obviously. But you can also fold it, but it's still crispy.
Uh-huh. Sure doesn't. Oh, boy.
Would have gone better if you were there.
You told me to lay low. That's what I've been doing. I lay low and you take care of all
Hey,
the...
come on. In public, the press. This was a board of directors meeting.
A board meeting. That is never good news.
Why, what's wrong? The board is the rest of the people with large amounts of shares and have a say in the company's actions. They could even overrule Tony's decision to stop manufacturing weapons.
What? But Tony's the CEO! I thought what he says goes, like with your dad.
Yes, but the board still has rights. And if they all vote on it, they could overturn all of Tony's decisions. And it seems Tony does not seem nearly as ruthless as my father. The board of the SDC knows to obey my father or he will make their lives a living hell.
This was a board of directors meeting?
The board is claiming you have post-traumatic stress. They're filing an injunction.
A what?
They want to lock you out.
There's no way they can do that.
I did not even think of that, but then again, they could if they voted against him.
Why? Because the stocks did 40 points? We knew that was going to happen.
56 and a half.
It doesn't matter. We own the controlling interest in the company.
Tony, the board has rights too. They're making the case that you and your new direction isn't in the company's best interest.
Well, Ice Princess,
As I said, they can still do it, but they would all have to vote against Tony. Although if Tony and Stain have controlling interests, even Stain would have to vote against Tony. But they seem to be united together. So unless Stain is going behind Tony's back and double-crossing him, Tony should be fine.
he's just another suit looking to line his pockets. And he's clearly not very pleased about Tony's decision. If it's all about money and power, then he'll betray Tony.
It is true, sister. You know well the lengths Father goes to in order to get you to do what he wishes.
Being responsible, that's a new direction for me, for the company. I mean, me on the company's behalf, being responsible for the way that... Which is great.
Yeah, he just wants to make things that don't kill people.
Some people just want to make money. They don't care who it hurts.
Come on, hey, Tony.
I'll be in the shop.
Hey, Tony, listen. I'm trying to turn this thing around, but you gotta give me something to pitch him. Let me have the engineers analyze that, draw up some specs.
No.
I don't trust him with that.
I don't know. If he takes it out of his chest, Tony dies.
Oh, yeah, right.
It'll give me a
No,
bone
absolutely
to
not.
throw the
This
boys
one
into
stays
yours.
with me. That's it, Obi. Forget it.
All right, well, this stays with me then. Come on, here, you can have a piece.
Thank you.
Well, at least he's not a complete monster. He still lets him have a slice of that pizza.
Yeah, I can't be mad at someone who feeds me, especially if it's pizza.
Pizza is greasy and disgusting. It is not proper food for a respectable diet.
So mind if I come down there and see what you're doing?
Good night, Obi.
Ha! Rejected!
Yeah, definitely don't want him to get a look at the suit.
Day 11, test 37, configuration 2.0.
That's a lot of days and tests.
Hardly. Our Atlesian Knights and Paladins went through hundreds of tests that took months before they were fully operational.
Yeah, even my weapon needed like around 50 tests before I got it to work, right? And that took about 2 months.
For lack of a better option, Dummy is still on fire safety. If you gas me again and I'm not on fire, I'm donating you to City College.
Still so mean.
See? Even Weiss thinks Tony's being too mean. That's when you know you're crossing a line.
How dare you?
Nice and easy. Seriously, just gonna start off with 1% thrust capacity. In 3, 2, 1.
It's working!
Yeah, but I ain't liking those sparks in his gloves.
Please don't follow me around with it either, because I feel like I'm gonna catch on fire spontaneously. Just stand down. If something happens, then come in.
He's just trying to help.
Gian, can we please have Dummy? Tony isn't being nice to him.
I'll see what I can do.
Again, let's bring it up to 2.5. 3, 2, 1. Okay, this is where I don't want to be.
No, not the cars.
Not them poor babies.
He is flying. He is not a faunus, or even using dust to do it. We must hire this man to help develop technology for the Atlesian military.
Winter, you do realize he does not live on Remnant, right?
Damn it.
Jarvis, you there?
Oh my gosh, it's finally happening?
Here it comes, guys. The big reveal.
I can't wait.
At your service, sir.
Gauge heads-up display.
Check.
Wow, that's a lot of information.
Indeed, that would take quite a bit of getting used to.
Photo preferences from home interface.
Will do, sir.
All right, what do you say?
I have indeed been uploaded, sir. We're online and ready.
We start the virtual walk around?
Importing preferences and calibrating virtual environment.
He could just transfer everything he likes from his other devices to this one. Smart. Well, as he is painfully clear at this point, he truly is a genius. Incredible!
This is the most awesome thing I've ever seen.
You and me both, kiddo. And I've seen a lot of things at this point.
Atlas must have it.
I must have it.
Guys, look, I know you all want it, but the stuff to make it doesn't even exist on Remnant, remember?
Still, I hope we make something like that.
Test complete. Preparing to power down and begin diagnostics.
Yeah, tell you what, do a weather and ATC check, start listening in on ground control.
Sir, there are still terabytes of calculations needed before an actual flight is a
Jarvis, sometimes you gotta run before you can walk.
Oh, yeah, living on the wild side.
That makes absolutely no sense. You need to have mastered walking before even thinking about running.
Chill out, Ice Queen. It's just a metaphor.
But they do not have all the data. They are not certain if the suit is ready for or even has the capacity to fly.
Hey, sometimes the best way to make sure something works is to just turn it on and see where it takes you.
Awesome!
Yeah, nothing beats flying fast and high.
I must admit, it is truly amazing. He does have Atlas scratching their heads.
And it's like a dream.
Not the ice cream!
Such delicious frozen ice cream. Gone too soon.
Geez, guys, no need to feel that bad. I mean, I like ice cream too, but it's not like the kid can't just get another one.
All right, let's see what this thing can do. What's SR-71's record?
The altitude record for fixed-wing flight is 85,000 feet, sir.
That is even higher up than Atlas is.
Suddenly, Atlas seems to be getting less impressive when compared to this man.
Records may be broken.
Sir, there is a potentially fatal buildup of ice occurring.
No, go down, you idiot.
I do not care how advanced his suit is, that ice is guaranteed to cause a malfunction. And from that height, a malfunction can prove to be life-threatening.
The ice stop, Jarvis, the point collapse. Come on, we gotta break the ice.
He is getting too close to the ground. Come on, Tony, do something. He must have built something for an emergency like this. He's a genius.
Yeah, go Tony!
Huh, not bad, Stark. Last-minute saves are always the best.
car.
No!
What a waste of money it will be to replace it. A perfectly fine sports car destroyed in its prime. What a fool.
Thoughts?
The new suit is super awesome. The silver makes it look super sleek and stylish.
Oh, it gets better with the next one, trust me.
Well, they were tough to watch at first, but his humor when making the suit was hilarious.
The suit was awesome, but I'm getting worried about Obi.
I agree. There is definitely something about him that I do not trust.
That guy's totally shady. Reminds me of dear old Papa Schnee.
For once, that statement is not horribly wrong. Tony had best keep an eye on him. And we still need Tony and his tech on Remnant.
All right, enough of that. Let's press on.